Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's live lesson, we've actually got a special treat because this is the start of a three-part series with Josh, helping him improve his game, improve his golf swing. Josh has actually been selected by Club Champion, one of their dear customers, to come out here and get his game fixed.
Just talk to us, Josh, before we get started. What's the most important thing for you? Talk us about your goals with your game and where you'd like to get to.
I'd like to still achieve becoming a single-digit handicap, but more
And
importantly...
you're currently 10, yeah?
Yes.
Currently 10.
More importantly, I want to continue to take my friends' money and beat them.
That's the most important
Do you say
thing.
continue?
Continue, yes.
Wow, I like
Take
it.
more money.
There we go.
So single digits, take the money off your friends. Iron play, what would you say the struggle is with iron play for you?
Pulling the ball now,
Okay.
yeah, missing left. I still come over the top at times, but it seems like I get too quick.
Today the focus is going to be to really tidy up the backswing.
Just quickly, what I love about this is you mentioned, Josh, about being too quick, causing the over the top. I think there's so many of you who are in this same position where you feel there's a speed issue, that it's too quick. It'd be great to go through that and what it actually really means.
So we've seen a few shots for Josh. Let's just take you through it and you guys at home, what we see. So from a setup perspective, we've got the alignment sticks down just to make sure you're aiming in the right place. But we see the club sort of whip inside and underneath the plane early in the backswing. And then what we see is the arms lift quite high. It gets a little across, but the arms get quite high. And when the arms are up in the air so much with this lead arm high, the initial move then is a little steep in front of the plane, and then it gets slightly ahead of the plane here. And this can lead to that pull that you sometimes get where the face is actually just matching the club path, which we see is consistently left. And sometimes that can cause some ground interaction issues where we might get maybe a slightly chunky one. My goal for you today is to get your golf club swinging more on plane on the move away. So getting it really tidied up here and then getting the arms a little bit more around at the top. And if we can just tidy this backswing up, potentially with a little bit less sway, it's going to make the downswings like so much easier. We were talking before we press camera is that most of the things that we work on with amateur golfers is just getting a good backswing. So let's jump in for us. So if you set up for us there, I'm going to just drop this in here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to drop it in roughly here. Do me a backswing for us. Actually, I'm going to do one with you. We'll just get it to about waist height. I'm going to drop it in around about here, just where the hosel or the club is here. And we're going to use this today as some feedback for your backswing.
And what angle you got it in, Andy?
I've got it pretty much, if you just take your setup there, Josh. So I've got it pretty much, I've guessed it, pretty much the same angle as the shaft there. So let me just take a look at that. Perfect. Now, if I swap places with you again, Josh, if you just stand just close to Piers there, the guys will see this at home. Normally what you would do is you'd whip it on the inside, you'd probably hit this. So the rehearsals that we're going to do today, we're going to really work on getting this club to miss the alignment stick above. But from here now, instead of actually continuing to go up, what we're going to focus on is getting the arms to be a little bit closer to the shoulder plane. So yours would be here, we're going to get it a little bit closer here. That just enables the swing on the way down to get you more close to the plane and ideally just get that path a little bit more neutral really. So let's jump in. Now Josh likes to hit the golf balls fast, so I'm gonna have to slow him down today and make sure that we're having some real deliberate moves.
He's a tennis coach, the ball's normally moving.
Exactly.
He's got to hit it quickly.
A lot of coffee too.
So let's get yourself set up, and I'm gonna do a couple of rehearsals with you first. So we're gonna go a little wider stance, and we mentioned the ball position could go a little further forward, that's okay. Now first move here now, eyes down for me. We're going to do a backswing and I want you to tell me how this feels. What does that feel like to you?
Definitely less inside.
Definitely less inside. So this rehearsal of the move here, everything's working together, shoulders are working together. And if you just take a look at that, it's just missing the stick. Let's do a couple of these for us. Good, and again, keep your eyes on the ball on this one, just nice and slow. Have a look at that. Okay, really good, really good.
That's good actually, that's
Yeah,
good
yeah.
considering you... Maybe it's Andy's, maybe it's your face, Andy, not the alignment stick he's trying to miss.
He's getting wider, he's getting wider on the way back. Okay, nice and slow, 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 there you go. The key thing when we're doing this, we purposely want Josh to go slow so he can just feel, feel the body, feel what goes on. Sometimes it can be so, we can be so in a rush to do really, really good.
If you go quickly when you're doing something like this, you're probably just going to do what is natural to you. We want to do something which is a little bit unnatural to start with, we have to go slow.
Hold it there. Lovely. So this is your new rehearsal at this point. Now, obviously we're going to continue to go more on from here. And I'm going to take you straight into that. So if you take your setup now, I'm just going to go straight into what we want it to feel like in total. So you do the first move for us. Have a look at that. Excellent. Now keep your posture here. I want you to rotate to the top for me. Okay, just straighten out that right leg a little. There you go. Okay, there. So what we've got now is the arm and the hands are a little bit more around the body. You can feel the difference in this right leg. Okay, difference in that right leg. But this is where I want you to be able to feel that you get to, instead of actually this is where you would normally be.
Just do that again, Andy. Just do that again, Josh. Get into that nice place at the top. And just imagine how different it will be now, Andy will get you there. How easier it will be to get that club going underneath the stick now, if we wanted to do that, to play a draw.
Right.
Whereas we're from the old position, try and get it under from there.
Coming over the top.
Yeah. You're going to have to do some right funky movement to get that.
I'm going to fall over these balls again, I am definitely.
He hasn't done it yet, but yeah, he's going to do it soon.
So I'll tell you what we're going to have a go at. I want one more rehearsal. And then we're actually just going to, I'm just going to put you at the top of the backswing, and then we're going to let you hit. Nice and slow. Go to the top. Hold it. And through. Good. And I'm not bothered what the shot looks like. I just want you to get a sense of, oh, this is what it feels like.
Club path, 1.9 degrees to the right.
Okay, there we go. And we were chatting off screen earlier, Josh, saying about feedback during a lesson. Sometimes the feedback isn't about the result, it's about the quality of the move that you've just done.
To get to the
exactly.
goal.
So people will go, hang on, he's just topped it. You're saying, well done. It's like, no, the move was great. It's hard to think of all this and be so tuned into the strike.
This is why it's so important to have that quality feedback, like a full swing, that we know straight away that you can go on that shot there, you still did the right thing. It was just different and you just hit a bad shot. Because you could easily, like you say, just stop doing it. This is why this feedback is just so crucial. And that's all we're going to look at now.
Good. Hold it. Left arm. There you go. And then through. Better. Get in there. Feedback so far? Thoughts? Feelings?
Probably the most foreign feeling is just stopping right here and having a swing, you know, and feeling my core engaged in a different way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Do you just feel that there's just more of like this stretch going on?
Yes, it's a new feeling of where you have me now, and so it might feel more comfortable once I incorporate it into a full swing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit wider stance still. Feel wide that yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Just to give them stability and get the legs working a bit better. Good. Go to the top, hold it, and then through. Okay, that's the best strike so far. So now what we'll do is now we're going to bring it into motion. But again, same thing here is if we go at full speed for you, the quality is not going to be good. I guarantee if we went full speed, you'd hit this straight away. It's going to throw ourselves off. So I've got 7-iron in my hands here. I'm almost going to hit this 120 yards maximum. So the focus here is just to get the quality. So I'm going to go at like what feels like 50% speed here and just focus on getting the quality, the backswing, arms a little bit lower, and then through. So hardly any...
Oh, look at that.
Hardly any speed on that. But
Correct.
Would you have a perfect draw like that?
Didn't go very far at all, you're right. Oh, yes.
Okay, this is where we start to really now blend it all in.
And take the 50%.
Yeah, I want I want the move to be complete.
Okay.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, good.
Oh, was that a draw?
So here's what happened on that one. Because this is the challenging part now. What you did on that one, nailed it here, lost it here.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to think of the two, especially at a fast speed. Whereas if we go, okay, I'm going to get this move away good, okay, get the arms working around, and then through, like really slowing it down gives you the time to think and feel.
I can't tell you how uncomfortable it feels to go that slow.
Exactly,
which
yeah.
tells me I need to really probably slow down in general.
Almost, and I did this with a recent student of mine, I wanted him to count 2 in the backswing. I wanted him to sort of go, okay, 1, 2. And it was really hard for him. He'd go, 1, 2. And I'm like, no, that's too fast, you're counting too fast. Yeah. But if you were to have a 2-second backswing, it would enable you the time to go 1, 2, and then go.
Let me try doing another one slower.
There you go. But yeah, this is all experiment now and just feeling it. Excellent. Excellent.
Lovely flight.
Different flight as well. Notice that your stopping and starting is a different flight to the flowing. Stopping and starting was a little
Poetic.
stopping and starting was a little bit more fadey and low. These are not. These are sort of
Right.
a bit more sort of high and drawy. So on this one for us, I'll tell you what I'd like to do on this one. Let me swap places with you on this one. I'm going to just experiment with something here. So let's get you in position where we go, okay, get you to here, yeah, and then we'll go. So we'll stop here instead of stopping here.
Yeah.
So you keep an element of the flow.
Yeah, that's the struggle part for me.
Yeah, so we'll go, okay, so we'll sort of go to there, we'll make sure we're in a good place, and then from there, then we'll go. So we'll keep this part of the flow in the swing, which I think will give you the awareness to go, now you can, you've taken care of this, let's blend this in. And then to the top, turn. Okay, so different, and
Very much.
look at the path number on this one. I know it's going to be low, it's going to be so much closer. What is it?
1.3 right.
1.3 right. You can, I can see the shot there.
Now I'm just going to focus on that core engagement that tells me I'm in this right spot.
And do you know what you were able to do with this drill like this? You're able to go back quickly. So you're able to, because you're still, even when you're doing this, you bring
I'm
the club
going
back
fast.
quickly to there.
Yeah.
But you know you've got to stop, so you've got to be able to check it so you can then move from there.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, let's look at the difference between the two swings, then start the session and after. On the right here is you at the start. So we'll see here, first part, we can see club whips on the inside, and then arms lift straight up in the air here, quite high. Not really great turn of the lower body here because of that reason. Now if we look at this one now, what we do on the way back is we have club moving more up the plane line, a lot closer. This is where you're sort of pausing at this point. So you can focus then on getting the arms now. If we look at the difference where the arms are in relation to that yellow line, a lot closer to that yellow line. Now this just sets the next part up. But also just look at the leg work difference. This leg, you can see this right leg straighten a little bit, a bit more daylight between the knees, whereas that one's still a lot of flex in the leg. That's where you're feeling the rotation in the core.
Right.
And as a result of obviously this one, we know the one on the earlier one on the right here, we swing down steep, look at that, over the top, where look at this one now, because you've created the space on the way down, we'll start to see this club, look how this club now moves towards the plane line. So now this is so much better.
Slot position.
You're in the slot there, look at that. And that's why the numbers and the interaction with the attack angle there is like 3.3 down, one degree to the right. Amazing difference. Shows you the power of working on the way back, which is the important thing. So that is the job done from today. The challenge for you is this first part. So the next time we see you, we'll revisit this, we'll see where we are, and then see what the next thing is before Piers jumps in on the driver.
Can't wait to see lesson 2. It's going to be really good. Now, great work from Josh. Now, don't forget, if you want to get 50% off your fittings at Club Champion, simply visit clubchampion.com in the description down below, and you can use our 50% off code MAMG. We'll see you in lesson 2.